don't support wrong. But sir, be careful of your actions because you may not be able to stand the reactions. When you have no more power to win, many of you have come to that point when people are even praying, you are just looking. Everything is tiring. I like what David did. When he got to that, David saw the end of tears. When you get to that point, you have no more power to whip. Number one, overhaul your company. Change your company. Men that were soldiers with David, that David trusted, now they are planning to kill him. Emotions, times, and pain reveals the true identity of people. Overhaul your company. Listen to me, child of God. When men reveal themselves, believe them. Stop making excuses for people who are showing you who they really are. Somebody shows you that he's a crook, and you are trying to make excuse. Well, maybe it's because of what happened. He's a crook. Somebody lifts his hand. You are not married yet, and he slaps you. He says, I'm sorry, my love. It's the way I will just move. He wasn't moved. He's a wife beater. A lady comes and picks an object, throws at you. He says, I'm sorry, it's the way I was provoked. She's telling you, this is who I am. And you are there. I've discovered that people can only be remorseful, but people don't change. How can this same David that was so kind, they said, let's stone him. Do you know how kind David was? Should I show you how kind David was? In 1 Samuel chapter 22 verse 2, they came stranded, they came empty. These are people that came, left their family. They had no beauty in their life. They had nothing. Under David, they became captains. Under David, they became mighty men. Everything they became in life was because of David. Now in the time of pain, they were thinking of killing him. A man that made you, a man that stood by you, a man that supported you, a man that gave you beauty, a man that gave your life value, that gave it meaning. David was a man who honored his soldiers. If you study 2 Samuel chapter 10 verse 5, when they told David that those men's beard had been shaven, he said they were ashamed. You know what he said to them? He says, stay in Jericho till your beards grow back. I excuse you from fighting war. I don't want to enter the city in shame. That's a man who has humanity. In as much as you are fighting, I respect your humanity. I respect your honor, your dignity. Stay back. That is the kind of man David was. David had human feeling. David was a man who was not forgetful of right doing. Jonathan was dead. Saul was dead. Yet David started in 2 Samuel chapter 9 from verse 1. He said, is there anyone still left in the house of Saul that I may show kindness for Jonathan's sake? Some of you have friends that are dead, have family members that are dead, and you have forgotten their children. You don't care about their children anymore. When the father was alive, he meant a lot to you. When the mother was alive, the mother stood by you. You don't care about their children. David was not that kind of person. David was a person with human sympathy, human feeling. But challenges made men say they want to kill him. It's in pain we know our friends. In pains. In Luke chapter 2 verse 35, he said, a sword shall pierce through thy soul, and the hearts of men will be revealed.